Good evening. Good evening. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying their evening. I am 1 minute late, but here we are. Everybody has been waiting for tonight for it to go down. It's about to go down in Tinseltown. Uh, everybody knows what's going on. We're gonna give it a minute or two to allow people to come in. That way, they don't miss the very beginning of this. So everybody get ready while we wait. Give us a few minutes so we could get started. Yeah, they've been talking about it. So here we go. We're about to wait for a minute or two. In the meantime, let's do this real quick. Let's get ready, everybody. We're about to get started. We're about to get started. Welcome in, everybody. Everybody's been waiting. Everybody has been waiting. So, much anticipation. And I'm going to give the most important updates right away. I am going to give everybody the most important updates immediately. We're just waiting for some more people to join. But, welcome in, everybody. This is about to be an interesting night. And buckle up. I'm gonna buckle up because I'm gonna drop the most important news available. I think it's very, very important because okay, let me shut that down. I think here's my opinion. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. Welcome in, everybody. TikTok is not doing anything to deal with this situation. And sorry about the noise in the background, everybody. TikTok is not doing anything with what's going on with Ashley Trevino and Carla, also known as Hefa. So being that nothing is being done on TikTok's part, I have decided to go above and beyond and make necessary phone calls and file necessary reports. Yeah, we could call her Ashley Garcia, whatever you wish to call her. So being that TikTok is not doing anything, being that Ennis Police Department is not doing anything regarding Ashley Garcia. Okay, everybody's coming in from AJ's. Okay, welcome in, everybody. I'm about to drop the real important news. In case we get shut down, I am going to tell everybody because people don't like us, and that's fine with me. In case we get shut down, we'll end up over here on this account. Okay, everybody's coming in. Okay, so in case we get shut down, we're just going to go over there. I could appeal it or I could reset, whichever one is going to work. Depending on what happens. So welcome in, everybody. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, that's the backup account. That's just in case. I tell everybody for a reason. So welcome in if you're from AJ's or you're coming from Van Val's or you're coming from Vibing with Joe, wherever from Joe's Live. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Okay, Joe's and Jess's. Okay, here we go. We're about to get started, everybody. So for the ones that don't know, tonight's live stream is regarding these two individuals. I'm going to start with Ashley Trevino. I am going to start with Ashley Trevino because she is the main topic. So welcome in. We're about to get this started. Ashley Trevino, I'm about to give very important news on what I've done on my side. What I have done, the necessary steps that I have taken. So let me grab All right. I'm just grabbing my emails right away, everybody. Okay, let me start off with this email. So the one thing, welcome in, everybody. If you don't know what we do over here on this side of TikTok, and I'll try to make it smaller as we go along. So I have taken on police departments before. We have exposed police departments. So let me say this: I am not scared, not one bit. And being that Ennis Police Department is not doing anything about what Ashley Trevino is doing on social media, being that allegedly she has a family member working within the police department, I sent them a very firm warning. I sent them a very firm warning that I am taking the necessary steps. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in from AJ's, Vibing with Joe's, Jessica's live streams. I sent them not only to the chief of police, the interim chief of police. I also, every email I found on their website, which included different parts of the police department, I gave them a very stern, okay, you're here from Cheeseman with me? Okay. I gave them a very stern warning. And give me 1 second, everybody. We're about to open up the boxes while we're going. Welcome in, AJ.
Thank you.
Let me see. Okay, so I did want to give them a warning about what's about to happen. And the reason I'm giving them a warning is for this. Hey, Vandal.
Hey.
Welcome in. And the reason I'm giving them a fair warning is, as soon as I sent these, it was not only a warning to Ennis Police Department. So these are the ones for all the detectives in the police department at Ennis, and then also some sergeants. But I went ahead. I also sent one directly to the interim chief at Ennis. I just send one to the chief directly, the interim chief of police, and let him know as well, because we're not going to tolerate this. This is not going to be tolerated, and I'll bring in people in, everybody. Hey, Bible Joe.
Hi.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I went ahead and got these emails sent out last night. This is where things are going to get tricky for me. This is where things are really going to get tricky for me, not for anybody else. I don't want nobody else to worry about what's about to happen. I went ahead. So the Inspector General of Texas is the one that does investigations into police departments. I went ahead and contacted the Inspector General so they could do an investigation into Ennis Police Department. I did go ahead and do that. I'm going to get a lot of heat. I am going to get a lot of heat for this on my end, because when you go against police departments, especially when there might be corruption within the police department, they don't like it. But I'm here for it. Nobody else that's in the boxes will take heat for this. Nobody else is going to take heat for this. I am going to be the one that is going to have to deal with this entire situation. So I don't want nobody to worry. I don't want nobody. Hey, how is Mel? Welcome in.
How you doing?
Doing good. So I don't want nobody to worry that's in the boxes that they're going to catch any heat from this. I'm the sole one, because I'm the one that sent the emails. Now,
Just to clarify it though, I am here though, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? For you.
thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
How it smell.
Mm.
So, being that I went to the Inspector General of Texas, not only did I go to the Inspector General of Texas, I took it one step further. I have went one step further. I went all the way. I went all the way to the United States Department of Justice, which is the United States Attorney General. So I am going to catch so much backlash from this that um, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I went, and you can see that the message was sent. I'll show you. My message was sent right there at the bottom. I'll show you where my message was sent over to the Department of Justice. It says, "Thank you. Your submission has been received." So I want them to go after Ennis Police Department at this point because this is unacceptable behavior, and we're not going to tolerate this. So I'm about to catch a bunch of craziness on my end, but I'm okay with it. So that's where regarding Ashley Trevino, and I'll open up the boxes, everybody. I will open up the boxes. Let me show what's going on real quick, and then we'll just open up all the panels. Now, I do want to say something about Carla, also known as Hefa. One of the big updates with Carla is I called the FM CSA, the Federal Motor. So it's the one that oversees the trucking industry, the semis and all that. I called them. I had a very long discussion with them. A very long discussion with them. Basically, I have triggered something. They're above DOT. They are above the Department of Transportation. I have now triggered something after the long conversation that I had with FM, and I'll show you what it is. I have triggered something. I have now triggered an audit. I triggered an audit for Carla and her husband's trucking company after discussing the cancellation of insurance so many times, after all the violations, after everything. Just that one phone call and having a very long discussion with somebody, now I have triggered an audit on Carla, also known as Hefa. This is the what you call, they were in the F around stage and they're about to find out. So these are the necessary steps that we needed to take. Let me open up all the boxes. You could chime in. Anybody, AJ, Howard Smell, Vibe with Joe Van Val, whoever wants to chime in as we're going along. Let's go ahead and get this started.
No, so, so basically, I'll start it off. Basically, this is what needed to be done, right? This, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna start off with Ashley Trevino. Ashley Trevino has had multiple incidences, multiple things that she has said, she has done, right? And the proof's all in the pudding. Everybody has receipts. Everybody has factual proof of this. And now that we're reaching out to an authority that could look into the police department of Ennis, that's a great thing. So we're going to continue going. We're going to continue doing this, and then it's not. This is not because we are on a witch hunt or nothing like that. This is because we see what's going on, and we need to stop this at all costs. You know, and like people, I hear people saying, you know, then what are you guys' content going to be? It doesn't matter. That's not the goal. The goal is to have her off this platform so a lot of children and everybody else could be safe.
Yeah, I'm probably only gonna be off for a little bit. And anybody could chime in. Hi,
Yeah.
she's been with me.
I'm
Um,
actually in talks with someone that messaged me the other day that knows an anchor to talk about this situation. It's not completely in the works yet, but we're in talks to get this message out into the news. I think an injunction needs to be put on her because she needs to just get off the internet completely. She said, obviously the racist remarks. She's talking about autism. My son is neurodivergent. I don't take that lightly whatsoever. I'm just sick of seeing her. I do the parodies on her, and I haven't done it lately because it's just getting worse and worse. It's something not to make fun of. So, and I don't want to imitate that whatsoever. But I'm just sick of seeing her fucking face on my screen.
Yeah. No, and that's it right there. And the more people that have the more strings and everybody pulling together and getting more attention as far as news and the attention as far as exposing what she does, exposing who she is, exposing the children that are gifting, all that kind of things. You know what I mean? That's exactly what we need. And and I get it when people say, "Well, you guys are giving her attention." No, we're not. We have to bring awareness so other people could see, so it can get bigger and bigger, and eyes could see, eyes that could do something about it. You know what I mean? We are trying our best. And there's people that are still going to support her because they have this ill mind. But other than that, this is what we have to do. We have to keep going. And Carla too. Carla's trying to flip it right now. Carla's trying to Cheesemate pages or T page. I'm on your guys' side. No, you're not. You've never been, and now you're just throwing a stone and hiding your hand. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
Hey, Cheesemate with me. Welcome in. Um, on my end, not only did I just showed proof of what I've done
Exactly.
regarding Ennis Police Department and them allowing Ashley Trevino to get away. When she had Santos over there, drinking alcoholic beverages, and the police showed up. The amount of things that have been witnessed on live streams is downright ridiculous. So I took a step forward because it's not only to get her off of social media. It's also at the same time to hold her accountable, especially for the bag, for everything else. She's already uh, basically snitched on herself several times, 2 times that I've seen about the bag in San Antonio. And I know DJ Aftermath went in. Submitted the videos and has a case number and all that good stuff. So everybody's taking the proper steps as well off of social media, and that way she could face legal repercussions, and not only get her off of social media, but also, Go ahead, she's been with me. AJ, vibe with Joe. Anybody else who wants to chime in as we go along?
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to hop in and just say I'm really glad that we're doing this. I know that a lot of us, as How It Smells said, we were streaming her, and it's not for any other reason other than spreading awareness. Obviously, at one point, for most of us, it was seeing a train wreck that we couldn't stop watching. But as things progressed and as we watched how big headed she got and just how she feels she's unstoppable, we need to obviously all stick together and just spread the awareness, show people who are just finding her true colors, because I know there's a lot of people who are just now finding Ash Trevino, and you guys are enticed by all the crazy things she does and how she's getting intoxicated online. But it goes way past that. It's obviously exciting at the moment watching her act crazy, but deep down it's going way darker than what she's showing you guys on her streams. And so we all have to kind of just shed that light and just try our best to take her down.
I think what really set off everything, honestly, was Tuesday night. That really set all of us off, and we're just trying to put a stop to what Ashley's doing on live. And honestly, we're just trying to spread awareness. We do our watch parties. We're only doing it just so we're able to go ahead and show you guys what we're seeing on our end as well. And Tuesday was honestly the breaking point for most of us, because this was not something we were going to expect from Ashley, but it was honestly expected. We already know the minute she starts drinking, we already know there's going to be a crash out. It always happens. Yep. So honestly, Tuesday night was really the breaking point for most of us, and we just want her off of this app completely.
No, yeah, 100%. And like I said, I think like he stated right now, that we all thought it was like me. When I got into it, it was like, okay, this is funny. This is what, but then the more I got into it, the deeper I got into it, it's like, okay, this is not really funny. This is more appalling. And when we're doing our watch parties, I'm breaking it down with my chat. And it's like, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe I'm watching this. It's like something so hard to watch, right? But at the end of the day, we will overcome this. I know it. I know we could get her off this app. It's that we got to just stay solid, stay, in solidarity with each other, stick with each other, and keep on doing it, right? We can't just be a one and done. It has to be, okay, we're going to do it again and again until we have some progress, right? Until the media outlets have got her out of here, or there's eyes on it, or all the mothers stick together, all the fathers stick together and get her out of here, because it's deeper. It's a ring that's going on. There's children involved. She's actually doing snow on live. The video shows it clear as day. You know what I mean? So that's what these kids are seeing. And if we don't get her out of here, she's only gonna grow stronger with the people that she has.
Yeah, can I add something too? I
Yeah.
agree with AJ as long until Tuesday night happened, I also I used to actually feel really bad for the girl and whatever. But ever since that night and she really ticked us all off, I think everything that she said was just heartbreaking and that's just not okay, and I think we do need to get her off this platform. And she thinks she's unstoppable, which is not something that's it's gonna they she thinks she's TikTok won't ban her, but this petition it needs to be taken seriously, and I think that TikTok needs to know that, and that we need to get her off this platform, because there's underage kids as well that are listening to this, and I think a lot of her fans, I guess I would call it, are kids and are supporting her. They're just getting the wrong impression by her. So I think we just do seriously all need to come together and get her off the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. One thing I didn't mention is I did have a connection over at Fox News.
There we go.
I called them. I actually had a conversation with an investigative reporter over at Fox News. They're watching the live stream right now. They're not going to mention their name in the comment section.
Yeah.
So we have somebody, an investigative reporter from Fox News, that is watching the live stream. That way they could do an investigative report on Ashley Trevino, but not only Ashley Trevino, because we're also featuring Carla, known as AKA Hefa, because we had a long discussion. We had a long discussion with this investigative reporter. And when I say something, for the people that don't know me, I'm a man of my word. I just don't talk to talk. I actually get it done. That's why I went to the United States Attorney General. That's why I went to the Inspector General of Texas. That's why I warned Ennis Police Department. Basically, I try to warn the entire police department. It's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I mean, yeah, and that's exactly right. I mean, if we're gonna do this, we got to go full throttle. And I know you said you might get backlash, but like I said, I genuinely, honestly, I'll put my face out there as well, and who I am, and I will stand by you, bro, because I know that it's a big thing. It is definitely a big thing, because people will get backlash, and then sometimes people could just you know scurry away from it. But at the end of the day, this has to go. So if my page was to go down, or pages, or whatever the case may be, it's worth it, right? This is what we're here for,
Yeah. You want to chime in, Van Val, AJ, Bible Joe? We haven't heard from Bible Joe.
Yeah.
I'm
Hi,
just. Oh, go
everybody.
ahead.
How are you guys? Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
You good?
Hi, everyone. So I just want to touch back on the subject of the gifters, just because I know that there was a lot of questions about that. So I'm just gonna kind of start from the beginning of where that happened and how it happened. I do also want to say that this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. Because and also I also do want to say as well that trigger warning. Okay, the story that I'm gonna say, trigger warning. It involves minors. Okay. So for me, I do watch parties and stuff, and I sometimes I get curious and I go and click on the gifters. Ashley Trevino had finished a battle, and I was clicking on a lot of gifters, and there was some that I was clicking on that And I was on live while this was happening, while I was doing this, and while I discovered it, me and Jessica Wabbit. So Ashley had finished a battle, and we had clicked on one of her contributors for that battle, and the username was under Nat. And it's a gifter that I've seen gift Ashley Trevino previously. So I got curious and I clicked on her. I've clicked on her profile before, but I've seen pictures and I've seen things that make me think that they are underage, but I mean, I don't know, right? We don't know. So I clicked on Nat's profile and I seen that she was on live. So I was like, okay, I've never seen one of them on live. Let me click on the live and see what they like. Who are they? Like, is it an adult? Is it, I don't know. So I click on it and it takes me to a panel with a woman, and the woman's name is Susie So Sweets, and she's on a panel with about 10 other people on there. And when we entered the panel, trigger warning, all we heard were like little voices, like kid voices. It was awful. They couldn't even pronounce, their R's and S's, and it was bad. It was awful. It was just bad. So it was very weird. And they were on this panel with Susie So Sweets, and Susie So Sweets she's an older lady, and it was just bad. My first reaction to walking into that was, we need to go report her so we can get her live taken down now. So I panicked. And I told everybody to go report her, and everybody was in there reporting her. And then and they were also, talking in the comments, asking her what she was doing on live panels with children, from what it sounded like, allegedly. Yeah, and there was some other usernames in that panel that just looked familiar. So once we started going in there was about 10 people in that panel. They like hide themselves under like Bible studies, or I don't know what they hide themselves under, but they talk about Jesus and they kind of talk about it that way. So it was very weird. It was just so weird, and it was awful. So anyways, long story short, she ends up getting reported. Her live gets taken down. She ends up making a video about it, and she starts talking about how she allows all ages to come into her lives, and she said 10, 11, and 12. And it was just so disturbing. I did show it on, I've showed the video before. I don't know if you guys want to see it, but yeah, she did make a video in regards to it, and she was saying she's doing nothing wrong, that she is like the kids. She said that she gives the children a platform to speak. And I also want you guys to know that when we came in and these kids allegedly saw us come in, they all dropped from the panels and they went to somebody else's live. And this lady's name was Brooke. And Brooke was doing the same thing, and these were the same. And remember, we were only watching one gifter, and that same gifter went over to Brooke, and they were talking about trigger warning, trigger warning. They were talking about menstrual cycles with these kids. Okay. It was awful. So I don't know if there's I don't know what's going on, but there seems to be a connection with Ashley Trevino's gifters. And look, you guys, I am not the only person that has found stuff about this. You can go on her live yourself and click on a couple gifters, and believe it or not, sadly, it is not that hard to find. It's very deep. There's layers to it. It's awful, you guys. So I just wanted to come on here and throw that out there. I know a lot of people have been hearing about it, but you guys can literally go look for yourselves. It's bad. We need to get her off the platform. You know what I mean? And TikTok to me, I'm sorry, but I think TikTok's also responsible. Like, how can they continue to let this go on? You know what I mean? And I don't understand it. I really don't. And, I'm not saying that all of her gifters are minors. I'm not saying that. Do I think some of them are? Yes, allegedly. But I do think that Allegedly, there could be some recycling going in there. I don't know. I think maybe she could be sending money to herself. I don't know, but all this shit's weird and it needs to be looked into. And for TikTok to not look into this after all the reports that people have been doing and the reports come back with no violations, the fact that us T pages can go on live and even say this woman's name and we get reported and taken down and suspended because we say her name. And you're telling me that this lady can show everything, her, Bree, Heffa, they can say everything and do anything that they want on live and nothing happens to them. So I'm sorry, but I think TikTok has responsibility in this too. I do. So, and I also want to say too that TikTok needs to change their restrict for how easy is it for somebody to make a TikTok account, regardless if they're of age to be on this app or not? You tell me right now how easy it is. It is too easy, and TikTok needs to change that now. And that's what I'm gonna say. But Ashley Trevino, she needs to be off of the social, off of social media, off this app. Because you want to know something? If Ashley Trevino, if she's not making money, she will not be back. She won't be back. That's the root of all this. The money needs to stop. The only way she's gonna be gone, in my eyes, is if TikTok does something about it. They have to. That's the only way she will be gone, because the way that she is making her money is through TikTok. The money needs to stop. That is what's fueling that woman.
Yeah, it's a well. Once the well dries up, she'll be out of here.
So I see a lot of people mentioning cancel Heartbreaky. If some of you don't know, I went through a deep dive with a lot of her mods and a lot of her gifters. She is a bully,
Yep.
obviously. About 6 to 9 mods and ex-gifters reached out to me and told me the absolutely horrible things that this woman has done to them, said to them, stalked, and just completely body shamed, all that. And she has recently been battling Miss Ashley Garcia.
Yep.
um, and she blatantly stated that she's just in it for the bag. And she obviously condones the behavior that Ashley is doing just by giving her the platform of it. And Heartbreaky is benefiting off of this, you know, racist behavior as well. So you are who you hang around, you are who you battle. She does need to be canceled. I know that there is going to be a petition to cancel her as well. Definitely needs to be signed. I have so many screenshots of her stalking and harassing her ex mods and gifters. She has made fun of me as well when I did the live, that her gifters came up and spoke. So she is not a nice person whatsoever. She
Nope.
says that she's a good mom when she's obviously has had videos of her screaming at her child. Ashley Trevino has made fun of her child, saying that he was autistic, referring to like having the teeth, but the buccal teeth when they have a bottle at an older age, which apparently Heartbreaky is completely okay with. Susanna is her real name. Um, and she also she just needs to be canceled. She is Ashley, she is Heffa. They are all three the same.
Yep.
They bounce off of each other. They're getting clout off of each other, whether Ashley likes to admit it or not. They're my friend. They're my friend. No, they're not. They're really just trying to get the bag, like Heartbreaky said. And she's benefiting off of Ash. She is encouraging her to drink, encouraging to do snow on live, everything like that. So she does need to be canceled. No worries. That needs to be done as well.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you with Ashley is a main one, right? We're here because we need her off, and I think once she falls off, the others will start falling as well, like domino pieces, right? And Heartbreaky, she definitely is one that needs to be off as well. She plays her hand. She admitted it. She said that she would definitely attack Zara. Like she goes, not like Ashley did, but I will still do it. No, you condone it, and you need to be out of here too, right? So that's exactly. I mean, it has to happen. I mean, the receipts have to be there. That's how I like to do it. I like to do it with actual factual, and I know that you guys have a lot of receipts on her. So I mean, this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of what we can do and will do. You know? Hello.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, you good?
I was
Anybody
talking
else
to
got?
Miss.
I mean, you guys can say anything. Cheese man, the drama. You guys can say anything. Now the time. Now the time to say what you guys got to say. You know, because I mean, we have the views here, the eyes here, and we have to come together. You guys. I mean, I understand
Oh
And
that.
yeah.
and
So what I don't like though, the other night when Tuesday night when she was on live, she was literally there was a part where Heartbreaky was just like, "Oh yeah, rip to Muhammad Ashimi," and it made me so mad because she was just like laughing while Heartbreaky was just like, "Yeah, rip to Hashan or Ashimi," and she was just laughing like it was nothing. And then she proceeds to go, "Oh yeah, I have Isaiah's tattooed on me and stuff like that." Like we seriously like need to come together and get this girl off TikTok because she thinks it's like funny. And like there's no consequences and it's like honestly really upsetting. So like, this Mexican told me, I'm glad you're doing this and like spreading awareness because it's honestly upsetting. And then the fact when Ash was talking about the moms people or the moms of like they're unalived, haha, like come out of the grave and stuff, like your mom's in the grave, like that's not okay. Like people actually go through a lot, and like it just brings back like the memories and like wounds of like people who lost their moms. Like you should not be doing that. And like she thinks it's funny, and then she's like, "Oh," and she probably thinks, "Oh, I'm not gonna get banned. Whatever. I could just make new accounts." Like, no, like that's not the. This is not what the point is. Like, you need to know that what you're doing is wrong, and we need to like spread awareness, like we are, and like get her off the app. And she does not deserve a platform. She does not deserve to be on live. She needs to just go back to like going to a normal 9 to 5 job. This isn't for her. You know.
I completely agree. One thing I want to let everybody know. Um, we received the email. Carla is of course sending all of her people, which I could care less. Carla, you're mad that you're going to be exposed next. Your
Yes.
turn is coming up, so please be patient, Carla. You're probably watching. Please be patient. You're up next, but right now we're dealing with Ashley Garcia. Yes, we're going to call her Ashley Garcia. And so please be patient, Carla. You've sent your people over here. I'm not bothered by it. You don't like the fact that the truth is about to come out about you too. But sorry to interrupt. Anybody in the boxes has the floor. AJ, anybody has the floor.
I just want to say something really quick with Hefa. I see that she's, trying to, or I see she's exposing, or, some things about Ashley Trevino that we were already suspicious of, which is fine. But I will say that I think she knew that she was going down with Ash, and she had no other choice but to try to ride the wave of cancel Ash Trevino, get her off the internet. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But we're not forgetting about Hefa, and like what you said, the Mexican homie, exactly what you said. She's next. We're not forgetting about her.
Oh
The
no,
only
because Carla forgets to mention to anybody that uh, she's over there contacting Ashley's daughters, which are minors. That's unacceptable. I believe that no man or woman, unless they're immediate family, like immediate family, should be contacting Ashley's daughters. Hepa thinks it's okay for her to be contacting Ashley's daughters. No, that makes it look like you're contacting minors, which should be off limits, and that's unacceptable. I know other people. I've heard of other people contacting Ashley's daughters, but Hepa, not only do you contact Ashley's daughters, some of the people that gift you are also children, and those accounts are being traced over to other live streams. So you know that children are gifting you and in your platform. As a matter of fact, here in a bit, I'm going to play that clip where you had to change your settings so you can allow children
I
into your
was just
platform.
about to say that she did change her
Yep.
settings to let children in. Do you not hear that, Carla? You literally changed your settings to let children into your live
Yep, and
just so
she's
you can get
literally
money from
watching the
it.
live. She's watching the live and making fun of the live.
Hey, and
I bet she is.
I just want to say something too, that anybody who battles Ashley Garcia, I just want to say anybody who's battling her, they're getting the same gifts. Those gifters go over there and do they're
That's why they do it.
you are receiving those same gifts. So if Ashley Trevino has allegedly minor gifters, Heffa's getting those gifters too, and anybody else who's battling her are getting those gifts too.
Exactly. There's a lot of situations that have going on right now, and I know people are requesting boxes. Please be patient because I'm going to have a lot of things to show regarding Carla because she's next. But let's not forget about when Ashley was talking about her people not taking a fall, not taking the blame for that bag of the situation that happened in San Antonio. She done confessed to what she was supposed to be charged with, and she seems to forget that the simple fact that she thinks because somebody else is taking charges that can't be used as new evidence to put the charges on her. Wow, Ashley, let this be a rude awakening. That actually you admitting to that bag being yours, you could actually be charged for the bag. So I'm telling you right now, Ashley, you messed around by admitting that that bag was yours. So that's considered new evidence. And don't be surprised if you get picked up for that bag. Go ahead, everybody.
Yeah.
I hate
No,
to
no,
interrupt.
yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like I said, she's responsible for that bag. She knows what she's doing. Heffa knows what she's doing, and Heartbreaking knows what they're doing. They're all three next, and it don't matter even what order. Ashley's gonna go first, and then the other two, it doesn't matter what chronicle or order they go in. But like I said, Heffa, you can't throw a stone and hide your hand. You know you're watching, you see it, and so you try to flip it. You try to say, "Oh, me too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go against Ash." No, it's too late. You made your bed. You need to lie in it. You've got thousands and thousands of dollars from all kinds of gifters through Ash, through yourself, child gifters, allegedly. So we're here, and the proof's in the pudding. So I mean that's one thing that bothers me the most of all this stuff is the children that are involved. That you said that you switch your settings to let children in like a floodgate because you only care about the monetary gain ultimately the dollar. That's it.
And we lost AJ. I don't know where AJ went, but he could request a box to come back up because we.
He had to reset.
Oh, he had to reset. Okay, all right. Um, you know. There's a lot that has transpired with Ashley Trevino from allowing strange men into her home, knowing that her girls are there, which is unacceptable. You just don't let a bunch of random guys into your home when your daughters are around, and there's plenty of video proof. There's plenty of proof going around on TikTok. How are you going to do that? How are you gonna do that? Not only that, the video that somebody shared with me and actually sent to my email of Ashley Trevino doing some other wild things. I will never
Yes.
play that video. Showing her pepperonis. Not only showing her pepperonis, but then I received another video. Um, oh my goodness. There was another one where she was in the front seat with the guy and they were doing some inappropriate things, and the guy was showing her nalgas.
Wow.
Uh, uh, I, uh, I just can't believe at the amount of stuff that has been sent to me, and I'm all like, you know what? I
Yep.
can't even play those clips. I just can't.
I want to also mention the gifter, or I'm sorry, I want to mention the people that have battled her and have induced this behavior as well just to get them views and clout. And I'll do that in a moment. I'm feeding my baby right now. But I'm going to get that list that someone provided and call them out as well.
Yeah. And I do have the several video clips of Ashley utilizing the Rose toy on the live streams. I mean, there is so much. Oh, we're losing people. What's going on here? We're starting to lose people.
Yeah.
I think that they're mass reporting
Yeah. They're on the yeah. They're going back and they're telling her that she's next. You're next, Carla.
Yeah, she is next. Well, what is she going to do? She can't take down the live stream.
Yeah, she's literally on live and she was like, "Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared."
Carla, are you that pathetic that you have to be watching what we're doing?
She
Like,
is.
mind your business.
And I thought we
Mind
were
your
peasants. I
business.
thought we were
She
brokies
can't
and
mind her
peasants.
business. She's got to have her fucking nose in everybody's
Yeah.
She got to
business.
stay relevant. Like,
hmm
oh my God, you
That's
have
the
no one
only
else by
way.
your
Yeah,
side.
she's got to stay relevant. It's the
Weren't we
only way.
peasants and weren't we brokies and goofies and all that? What happened? What
Exactly.
happened? Yeah, exactly.
Since Carla's watching, sorry about that. Since Carla's watching, let me show everybody something real quick regarding Carla. And we'll stay on both of them because they both coincide together.
Exactly.
Carla, since you're watching and you told everybody how you um, you and your lawyers paid to have one of the lawsuits as far as that you actually paid it off. Let me show you something, Carla. That way they can know the real Carla. You see that, Carla? If you and your lawyers worked something out, they would have never put a bank levy on you. Carla is HEPA. They would have never done a bank levy. They wouldn't have went straight to your bank account to retrieve the money. And on top of that, you said you had attorneys, right? You said you had attorneys. They never would have hit you for a bank levy. You see what I'm saying, Carla? So, and here's the amount, Carla. Your lawyer, you guys didn't pay nothing off. There's the amount that they hit your bank account. You're a liar. Since you're watching, Carla, I'll show you what a bank levy is. That's what they went directly to your account. And if you don't believe me, let me show you the sheriff's letter that's also attached with all this. Oh, people are getting hit. Let me show you the sheriff's letter that is attached with this.
I'm gonna go ahead and reset since people are getting hit, okay?
Okay.
I'll be
I'm
back.
going to reset too. I'm going to reset too.
Okay, everybody reset.
Wait, how do I know if I should reset? Do I get a warning?
Probably reset and then request the boxes.
Just reset anyway, just in
All right,
case.
sounds good. I'll come back.
Okay. Cheese Man with me's coming back up.
Yeah, a lot of them are in the boxes ready.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going, Mrs. Homie. Let me do this while I grab the sheriff's letter. Here, let me do this while I grab the sheriff's letter.
What's up, homie?
Oh, what's going on, man? Hold on, Mrs. Homie. Are you just randomly, Mrs. Homie's over here? What's going on, Shy?
No, I was just gonna make it real quick.
Are you
So
good?
this whole thing with Hefa trying to get Ash Trevino canceled, the only reason she wants her canceled is because they share gifters. She wants Ash's gifters. That's all. That's really what it's all about. Is money with her. They've been sharing gifters for the longest, and she wants the gifters all to herself. That's why she wants her canceled so bad.
Yeah, very true, Shy Town. And if somebody says that I'm doxing information, you better get your information correct, because nobody's doxing anything. The address where Carla is currently at is not anything that I'm showing. So for the one, because I did get a message that somebody is over there on their live stream saying I'm doxing. No, I'm not. Unless I dox the address where she lives, unless I dox a phone number, unless I dox anything like that, you can miss me with that. Nobody's doxing anything. We know better. We don't
Can I
dox
say
anything.
something real quick? And I'm not trying
Yes.
to like defend Ash or anything. But there is a video of Ash saying, "Oh yeah, she used to hit me up all the time, text me and blow up my phone just to be on my live with me and like let's go live, let's go live." So that Hefa could gain those views and gain those gifts and stuff like that. I remember that. She used to literally blow up Ash's phone and be like, "Hey, let's go live. Hey, let's go live." And she used to do that so that she could get clout or more clout.
And she didn't realize that they were going to be splitting the gifts. The gifters were going to be jumping back and forth. And once she realized that, now she wants to cancel Ash. It's all about money with her. It's all about the gifters. It's all about the ones that drop big gifts on their live streams. The moment she seen her money go down when she started going live with Ashley is the time when she wanted to get her canceled.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly what you just said. Until it doesn't benefit her. And remember what I said earlier too. She was going down with Ash, and that shit scared her. And
Yep.
yes, when it has to do with money and all that, of course, that's the root. So I also wanted to mention sorry, Real Talk said something about the gifting with Hefa. I wanted to say something really quick about that. With the gifting, I had seen somebody post a video saying that Hefa, like with the hate gifts, that she'll like allegedly would go in and like tell people like, oh yeah, hey, I have somebody that will hate gift me, and then you and I can split it at the end of the battle. Does that make sense? So she'll go in, battle somebody, and she'll know that people will hate gift her thousands of dollars, just because they want her to lose the battle or lose her streak or whatever. So then with that money, they'll split it and go halvesies with the hate money, with the hate gifting.
That's been
Somebody,
a
yeah,
lot
somebody,
of big creators do that. A lot of them do
yes.
that.
Yeah, so I seen a video calling out Hefa specifically about that, but yes, I've heard about other creators on TikTok doing that as well.
It's funny because I saw in one of the comments where just like, yeah, they were doing skits and like they were literally doing skits to like fight and stuff like that just for more clout and more money.
Well, yeah, they can easily they can all get together, text each other, be like, "Hey, let's fight really quick and make everybody come to our live and get, you know what I mean? Get everybody hyped up, add a little bit of drama, let's, collect a little bit of cash, and then the next day they act all fine and dandy like nothing ever happened." So I do think that they do that too,
Yep.
allegedly.
Okay, so AJ just got his account taken till the 6th. Hefa, I know you're listening. We match energies over here. So we have as much people as you do. And ours don't play.
Yeah, we can match the same energy, Hepa. Carla, I mean, we can match the same energy. Don't worry about it. I know, I'm going. So we can match the energy. And if you want to play this reporting game, I know somebody that knows how to take accounts real quick and pull them down.
Just like she's watching us, like we can watch her too. I'm literally looking at her trying to defend herself with her documents that she's trying to request Phoenix right now.
We only got a warning. Oh my goodness, we got a warning. Like I'm really gonna cry about a warning. I'm not crying about a warning. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to laugh like a villain. Or actually, I did. I did mean to do that. Since Carla's watching, hey Carla, on the second lawsuit, why don't you go pay it? Because that one was never paid. Carla, let me show you. Carla, this is what you owe. Go pay this lawsuit. Give me 1 second. Since you're watching. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to keep up with. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, Carla, since you're watching, go pay this lawsuit. This is what you owe. This is what you owe, Carla. And I checked the court records. This is still the same. You owe $105,000, Hefa. Go pay this lawsuit. Go pay this lawsuit. You still owe that much money. And before you go and say that you showed up with an attorney for both lawsuits, go pay that money. Because I'm about to show everybody that you never showed up. You were in default. That's what you call a default judgment, Carla. See, we come with paperwork over here. Whatever you want to show, I could pull all these records immediately, again, and again, and again. That's how we do it.
She had to put her comments on subscriber only.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's funny is she was just talking about earlier about Ash always being on subscribe only, and she's never on subscribe only because she's an open book. Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah,
Somebody,
she's only on subscribe only because she knows she's getting hate.
somebody grab that Madison account and get them out of here, please. For the moderators, find the Madison account and get them out of here, please. Let me grab some more paperwork where you never showed up to court, Carla.
Wasn't it
Go ahead.
that have a bank account?
Yeah, go ahead. Wasn't it Ash that said that Carla didn't have a bank account as well? Go ahead, everybody. Anybody?
So I just want to add in now that I know we're talking about Hefa right now, but I wanted to add in, let's not forget that Ash Trevino was also one of the people who was mainly pushing sub only, you guys. Sub only for Ash Trevino has skyrocketed. I know at one point she was even charging on a fake account $8.99 to sub while she was playing her old lives. It's all about the money for Ash and, well, of course, for all of them. But I just want to mainly, like, let's remember how Ash Trevino has definitely duped a lot of people to subscribe and then immediately blocks them so that she tries to get their money. She has them hate comment in order for her to get their money, and then she'll immediately block them. But she'll allow other people who gift her to troll her in her comments. So let's not forget that this is all about money. Like, it's just not even, it goes past her hate, her racism. Like, she's duping her viewers, her people who feel bad for her in order to steal their money. And it's not even worth it when you come and watch her. She's texting, she's being racist, she's being completely disgusting to people who are supposedly her fans. Whether you love to hate her or watch her for fun, we need to not forget that this is literally her stealing from people on this application and then degrading them, calling them peasants, just belittling every single one of us, whether we've done something to her or not. She's done things to us unwillingly on our lives. Like Mexican homie said, she's showing pepperonis. She's endangering her children, taking them to Airbnbs outside of the comfort of their city, of their grandparents' home, and drinking around them, having snow around them, allegedly, just all disgusting things that we need to, like, literally not forget. There's just so many things. The list goes on and on and on.
Jeez, man, I'm so sorry to interrupt. She
No, you're
just
good.
literally said to go report the Mexican homie. So if anyone wants to reset how to do that now, because she told everybody to go report the Mexican homie. So I'm just letting y'all know now.
We only got a warning for showing documents. That was it. So unless I get another warning, I'm not worried about it.
Heffa, would you stop? Would you stop?
Hold on,
Hey,
You are a
I agree.
nuisance.
hey, Mexican homie, I was over there on her live, and I don't know if you want me to say it on your live, but she's telling everybody to report you. So I think that we should fight fire with fire. I mean, it's up to you though.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate. Why don't
Okay.
why don't we match the energy? Let's go. Let's have a couple hundred people go and report Carla.
Yeah, it's the one and only Heffa. You gotta look it up. Everybody, yeah. So everybody, yeah. These couple hundred people go over there and just report.
Hateful
Let's go.
behavior and hateful ideology. Hateful behavior,
Exactly.
hateful ideology. That's
Thank
what you
you.
need to report.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm not saying I know what to say on the live stream. So yeah, let's go ahead and match that same energy.
But Hefa, if you got nothing to hide, why do you want the live taken down?
Exactly.
If you got nothing to hide.
Speak on it.
Hefa's gonna pull a Ash and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you."
It's okay. You can't get blood out of a turnip.
Yeah, so we'll match that energy. We're gonna get right back to Hefa now with this whole Ashley, and I'm glad that she's met with me brought it up. The fact that when you're showing pepperonis and the other video that I mentioned, which
I'm
was
gonna change your boxes so you can bring the rest up.
okay. I got it, Mrs. Homie. I got the boxes. That way I could add more people. Sorry about that, everybody. My apologies. I'm just all over the place, everybody. And then
That's all good.
I'll switch them back when I show the default on both lawsuits for Carla. But regarding Ashley Trevino, all this inappropriate things and it's all about the money. Cheeseman with me, made a great point. Everything's about the money. Go ahead. I don't want to. I want to allow everybody to speak.
Yeah, no, like that's what I've been saying since the get go, since the jump. It's all boiled down to the money, right? And then now it gets darker because whenever there's a money trail, there's darker things that are happening behind the scenes with people that have money, the powers that be, TikTok, all that. So at the end of the day, it's about the money. Carla is trying to play both sides of the fence and try now. Now she said, "You guys are gonna see when I bring down Ashley Garcia." Okay, no, all of a sudden now you want to bring her down? No, because you're trying to play both sides of the fence. You're trying to be in a whole narrative you're spinning, right? But you're not that smart, girl. We know what you're doing, and so you're throwing a stone and hiding your hand, and you're gonna come down with her too, and telling people to report. Okay, we could do that. We'll fight fire with fire then. If that's what you want.
Exactly. No, we're not going to block the ones that say we love TikTok Shop. There's a reason why that's
Yeah.
being put in there. So we're not going to block anybody who says we love TikTok Shop. There's a reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this for so long already that we know what to put in the comments. Well, I'm going to let anybody else in the boxes talk because I don't want this to only be me speaking. I would like for everybody else to go ahead and speak.
The moment the live started and she found out about this live, she started bringing up the fact that she's been invited over to TikTok headquarters. She's been invited here, invited there. I didn't know this lady until Ash Trevino went live with her. I didn't know who she was. Her head has blown up over the last few months. She thinks she's literally at the top of TikTok. She
Her
thinks
live
she's
just got discontinued. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Her
No,
live
you're
just got
good. Go ahead.
discontinued. Her
Oh,
live just got
Carlos?
discontinued.
There it is. There it is. And what's
I was
funny
in the
is
background like reporting too. Sorry, guys.
what's funny is she brought this on herself. She started sending people over here, and they ended up turning on her.
That's what
That's why
happens.
she had to go to sub only because everyone was like bashing her.
See what happens when she wants to sit there and send everybody our way. Like I said, I know what to say, being that I'm the host. As long as I'm not saying anything that is wrong, and we're bringing truth and facts, they could try all they want. That's why they're trying to hit everybody in the boxes. And I want to thank everybody. We matched that energy. Go ahead, anybody in the boxes. I'm actually pretty excited for what just happened.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Going forward with the banana situation, a lot of the time you have to do the same exact um, reasoning. So when you do like hateful behavior and then hateful ideology, and if a lot of other people do that, it's more than likely that they will get down because everyone has the continuous same reason. So keep in mind if this ever like happens again, like with Ash, if she's showing her pepperonis, then ugh, we can say like sexual misconduct or something like that. And if everyone does it at the same time, she's more than likely to go down faster because a lot of times when people have reported, they're doing different options and that does not work. If everyone does the same exact option, then they're more likely to go down faster. Just saying.
Also, if you're very specific in the descriptions, they're down quick. The internet wins today. Yay. Good job, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
And the amount of people requesting, I'm being very careful on who I bring up. The reason I'm being very careful on who I bring up, I'm pretty sure they have sent people to say some crazy things in the boxes. So I'm being very careful. Sorry, AJ got his account banana. AJ didn't even say nothing.
I know AJ
I
said
know.
like one thing and that was it.
Somebody said Genesis. Where's Genesis? Does anybody know who Genesis is?
No.
Yeah, I do. She's a T-page.
Oh, okay. She needs to request a box.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to refocus the attention on Ash. There
Yes.
are people that possibly might still be battling her, and I kind of want to name them off so that you guys can be aware that are just now realizing who Ash Trevino is, so that she stops getting money and stops battling. There is Jasmine that she has battled previously, and they used to be close, and they've rekindled kinda, but not really. Melly is the one that they've rekindled recently. She's the one with the blue hair. And I went into one of her lives the other day, and I said, "Are you, as a question, are you going to be battling Ashley anymore because of what happened Tuesday night?" And her mod Jessica blocked me. So, and also Carla, Poncho is also one. Poncho, we all know who Poncho is. The Cheesemay guy that battles mostly 10% Cheesemay, 90% battling. He is also sniffing up her Nunu. about getting clout off of her, and if he continues, battling or wanting to do the interview that they've said that they are going to do together, and if he goes forward with that, he is basically saying that everything she's doing is okay. We're also talking about Anthony. Anthony is Max Bean's one of good friends. Anthony does clock her from time to time on battling, but he still battles her, which hopefully after today he does not. Also Santos, Machon, all those people. Just kind of wanted to give a quick update of who still trying to get clout off of her. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm trying to bring in as many. Why are people getting up in a box and then getting dropped? This is
I think they're getting reported.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna reset.
Oh, okay, bye with Joe.
And I'm gonna do two.
Okay. Nobody panic. I'm like, nobody panic. We'll be all right. Hey, Genesis.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, Genesis?
It's going good. So I kind of want to mention about the whole Madison thing because I know that you mentioned her. So not too long ago, I want to say about 2 days ago, when we were kind of talking about the whole, mass unfollowing and everything with Ashley, Madison actually came into my,
Genesis, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'll be back too, okay?
Okay.
no problem.
Yeah, I'll be back.
So we kind of had Madison in my life 2 days ago for a good minute of pretty much defending Ashley. And, I was kind of questioning her, like, why are you in my life? Why are you say that? The whole chat was pretty much telling her, why are you defending this person? And, she tried to glorify this person. And I have my own beef with Ashley, mind that. But the main also person that we're also trying to figure out who is Madison behind this page is the main thing.
Oh, I get it. I mean, there's a lot going on. They said there's a lot of pages to look out for on my end. And I'm all like, well, okay, I'll be on the lookout. But then, everybody knew for a couple of days that this live stream was going to happen, and of course they were going to come over here and try to take us down. But we're still here.
Like everything else, like with Ashley, like, with me losing my father 5 years ago, it was very triggering and I started raging because it was like, how can you speak on like, the unaliving people that are not even like, can't even defend themselves? You know what I'm saying? So it was very triggering for me, and I can only imagine, the whole TikTok community, how they felt. But at this point, Ashley does need to be taken down at this point because it's getting out of control. Because I don't know how many crash out moments she has, but I think has been her worst one.
She's been needed taken down since like 5 crash outs ago.
Yes. 5 crash outs ago. Yes, she should have been dead.
10 crash outs
You
ago.
guys know that she's been doing this for years?
No.
I heard that this shit goes back to like 2019 and shit. I heard. And I watched Repzilla. They're saying to block Gigi in the chat. I heard that or have you guys watched Repzilla before on YouTube? He goes into like a deep dive and stuff, and he shows a lot of stuff, videos that you can't even find anymore. They are lost on the internet because when somebody's doing something and crashing out and doing shit literally every single day for the past fucking 2 years, 3 years, whatever, however long she's been on, but she's been doing this shit for a long time now, for a while. But when somebody's doing that, crashing out every single day, think about all the clips that are out there. She was doing the same shit. Those videos you can't find them anymore. They are lost in the internet. But she would talk like that before then too. She was talking about Chris Watts, defending Chris Watts.
She was saying like, oh, how he's cute and everything, and like she wished she could like, be with him.
Recording herself outside of her mom's porch and stuff. This is normal for her. This is, and in the beginning, people felt bad for her. They were like, oh my gosh, she's a normal human being crashing out, because we're all human. We go through stuff. You know what I mean? But she's been doing this for years now, and people caught on, and it just turned into a big monster. She's a big monster, dude.
I'm
And
gonna
what's
kind
scary
of.
to me though is that like she really sorry, Genesis.
Okay, babe.
What's scary to me though is that like she defends a lot of like people who have unalived, other families or other people. Uh that's weird to me. Like, why are you so into like people who have unalived people? That is so weird, and it just scares me because I'm just like, oh, are you gonna be that type of person? You obviously don't care about your daughters, so like, it's just like, what is she gonna do next? You know?
He is that type of person. That is who
Huh?
she is.
Oh, it's scary.
So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna have to disconnect because I don't want to get like banana or whatever the case is. So I had my fiance watch the podcast with Camila, and within the only 15 minutes, and I'm gonna say this very proudly, and I'm gonna then disconnect. So trigger warning, my fiance, and there's a video too that said was Ashley has to be tied into certain things that we all know with the rugs and everyday cases because how she's so comfortable with the inmates. There is just no way that somebody like this is making as much money that she is making right now and just getting away with so much things. She is the face of the person of the cartels to take the things in, take the things out, or whatever the case is, because there is a video that I reposted that said the same exact thing that my fiance said. So it's crazy to me that she's getting away with a lot of things, but then it also makes sense of how the feds are also building a case against her. If you guys let that sink in for a second, okay? Because there's just no way that someone's so comfortable with the inmates, so comfortable bringing your children around the inmates as well.
Mm,
I have to
that's
do a little.
so
I have to. Hey, Carla, you could keep reporting my page and keep reporting my page, and I'm gonna get it back up. How about that? I'm getting all kinds of mass reports. It's all good. It's all good, Carla. Thank you.
Yeah, she's gonna try to report everyone that's
I
talking about her if she
appreciate you,
don't like
Carla.
it. If she
Keep
doesn't
doing
like
it.
it,
Yeah, keep doing it, and yeah, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll keep coming back. Thank you. Appreciate it.
yeah.
So
Thank you,
that's where I
Carla.
was
Thank
at.
you.
somebody with the name Valma just came into the chat. Can you guys block her?
What
Velma,
was
she
the
has Heffa's little symbols next to her name. She just came into the chat.
what was the name again?
Yeah,
Uh,
cancel.
fuck, I don't even remember the name now off the top of my
Valma.
head. I don't know, fuck.
Valma, you said? Joe,
She
you
just
said
came
Valma?
in. Yeah, I think so. She
Velma?
just came in
Okay,
right now.
Velma. VELMA.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
Velma.
Velma. Uh-huh. And
okay,
she has the little emojis también.
okay. If somebody could grab one of the
Oh,
moderators.
there she is. I'm not a mod. Damn.
Got her?
Yeah, okay, cool. The
So if you guys
moderators will.
see moderators in here, just letting you guys know, if you guys see Heffa's people with the little emojis with her little bag and her money sign and the sparkles, those are her people.
Let's go, Mary.
So, like I said, once again, for the very important update regarding Ashley Trevino, I have contacted the Inspector General, which oversees police department investigations over in Texas. They're the ones that investigate police departments for corruption within the police department. If Ashley Trevino does have a family member that works within that police department, they're going to do the proper investigation. On top of that, I included the phone call that was put out on TikTok along with that email. I included that uh, and sent that over to the inspector general, and that way they can see what's going on within his police department. I did warn the interim the interim chief of police at Ennis Police, and also a bunch of detectives and sergeants and lieutenants about the steps I was taking. And then on top of that, I went ahead and contacted the United States Attorney General, because those are the main ones for attorney generals, so they could also do an investigation. That's what happens when you come and you think you're untouchable. Sorry about that, everybody. That's the and then Carla. Um,
No, that's right. And that's the thing. They're not untouchable. We see when we come together now, and there's a lot of side people who I don't know what their ideals are or what they're thinking, because even Phoenix now is watching. So Phoenix, where do you stand? Where do you lie? Do you lie with people who are thieves, who lie, who support bad people, who have bad intentions? Where are you at with it?
From what I seen, Phoenix is not associated with Ash, so I think we're good on Phoenix.
But
Yeah,
what
I
else did
don't
she do
know.
though?
But
I don't know.
I do want to hear her thoughts though on it.
Yeah, I'm not even watching. I heard of Phoenix. I don't know nothing about Phoenix.
They're saying Phoenix supports Heffa. Phoenix supports Heffa. Phoenix supports Heffa.
Okay. Well, maybe they're waiting for me to show these documents. We're going to bounce back and forth between Ashley and Carla. Why don't we do that just to make it fair? I'm like, just
Okay.
to make it fair. We're gonna do a 2-for-1 special. So
Yeah.
Phoenix,
There you go.
Phoenix said that, and I got to change the layout. That I was doxing. I was doxing Carla. That was never the case. Hold on, let me do this.
Now you can make yourself big.
Okay, let me do this. Okay, I never doxed Carla, so that way you could quit telling people that. There you go. That's what we call a judgment by default. That is what the courts submit when somebody doesn't show up to court. That means the lawyers didn't show up. That means Carla and her husband didn't show up. That's what you call a judgment by default. These are available to the public. Anybody can look up these lawsuits. So go ahead, look them up. And moderators, if you see people being disrespectful here, I got to do this. If they're over there saying, where do I get my information? And I see them being disrespectful, this is all public information. Public record. Anybody can find this. Carla is also known as HEPA. So this is what you call a judgment by default. There's the name of the company. That way, give me 1 second. There's the name of the trucking company. Now, they didn't show up. So that means no lawyer showed up. That means Hepa, Carla, whatever you want to call her, and her husband didn't show up to court. That's what you call judgment by default. That goes for both of the lawsuits. It's a lawsuit against the trucking company. And here, Phoenix, since you're watching, let me show you something else. Go ahead, somebody in the boxes while I grab some more documents. Vibe with Joe or the drama. Go ahead.
Yes. Let me see here. Do you guys, let me see, sorry. I was looking at my messages here. Sorry about that.
No problem. I'm like you. I have the laptops in front of me. I have.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Phoenix wants to come up. That's fine.
Okay.
Phoenix could come up.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna put myself on mute, okay?
Okay, no problem. Hey, Phoenix.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So I heard that I was telling you that you doxed. I did not say that.
Somebody put that in the comments. I'm sorry. Somebody put that in the comments.
Okay, yeah, that's not what I said. I was asking, is that doxing, chat? Is that doxing? I was asking because I didn't know where you got that receipt from. So that's why I had asked. Now,
we
I
don't
also
dox people.
saw. Okay, I don't do that either. That's why I was like, ooh, that's weird.
We don't do that.
Okay, perfect. So another thing that I wanted to emphasize is everybody is saying, oh, she loves Heffa. Her and Heffa are friends. No, that's not the case. What I did say is that I don't appreciate that we're spreading our resources and our attention to three separate people when we should focus on somebody one by one. In my opinion, we should speak to Ash, get rid of Ash, focus on Ash, and get done with Ash before we move on to any other person. Personally, that's how I feel. I do also feel like Heffa, in my opinion, has done the due diligence to take accountability for what she said, what she's done, and what she allowed in her presence. In my opinion, we allow her to show a different character and a different person. Now, if we decide as a collective, if everybody decides, F her, we don't care, she's next after Ash, okay, cool. But I have the right to make my own opinion and move how I would like to. Correct?
I completely understand, Phoenix. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We're all grown adults. But in case you don't know, I'm not on the cheese mess side of TikTok. I'm pretty sure you've never seen the Mexican homie account. We are we are on the awareness side of TikTok, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the awareness side of TikTok. So when we're
I'm
on the
actually not. This is new to me over here.
okay, on the awareness side, so we bring awareness on scammers, frauds, cons, beggars, dry beggars, P3DOs, S offenders on TikTok and social media. You name it, it's just bringing awareness. That's what we do on our side of social media. Now,
Okay.
with the reason I've been bringing awareness about Carla, also known as Hepa, is the simple fact that she portrays herself to be a certain individual and lies about like the lawsuits that I've been showing and saying that her attorneys showed up and that they took care of it. I have plenty of paperwork that shows otherwise. What she's doing is manipulating people and trying to lie to her audience and to her supporters into thinking that she actually took care of these lawsuits. Right now, the $105,000 lawsuit that I shown was never paid. That thing was never paid. It has an outstanding balance of 105,000. The first lawsuit that I shown, they did a bank levy, so they went directly to the bank. The sheriffs were involved, and they seized the money, $47,000 and some change. So
Okay,
she's
so
just
can I pause you? Can I pause you
yes,
for a
ma'am.
second?
Yes, ma'am.
So the information you just told me, this information is the reason that we're canceling her from TikTok because she has a lawsuit she has not paid. Is what you're saying?
No, 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 because she's deceiving her supporters and lying to her supporters, and then what we see over here on the awareness side is a lot of people will use God, and a lot of people when they use God as a form of manipulation, and in order to deceive people and throw them coins. Oh, this is a godly woman. Her and her husband are godly individuals, and that's what we call a form of manipulation. And they're deceiving their supporters. That's what we see all the time on the
Can I
awareness
pause you
side of
again
TikTok.
1 second?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So because she's a portraying as a godly woman and she's acting as a godly woman, she's not allowed to be a godly woman, or is it like you have proof of her not liking God, or like I'm confused about that piece as well.
Okay, Mexican homie,
Because one
can
thing
I
I
step
do,
in?
and the reason I'm asking questions is because I don't understand why I am getting attacked for saying exactly what needs to be said. We should focus on Ash Trevino.
No, we
I
need
think
to.
everybody can focus on her being the first person that should be targeted to be taken down. So
No,
I want to know why I'm being attacked, disrespected, and thrown every which way across this app because I'm saying what I feel should
okay,
be
you could
the
say
focus.
you could say what you feel, but from the outside looking in, right? And I'm gonna speak common as adults. From the outside
Mhm.
looking in, you're playing your cards the way you need to play your cards, right?
For
You're there
what?
with,
For
huh?
what benefit?
What benefit? Come on, Phoenix. You know what benefit? Attention is a new form of currency. Stop it.
So
We
what?
know that.
Excuse me. Before you speak to me any type of way, I don't know you, so I don't know why you're coming to me with that
I'm
kind of
not.
energy.
I'm just okay. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that you can't come here and try to manipulate with your words because I'm great with my words too. What I'm
So
saying,
manipulate what? I don't know
the
you.
situation. They don't have to know me. I'm saying what I'm saying is that if you're gonna riot and be on the side that's trying to stop these people from the app, Ashley and Heifer are one and the same. They play the same game. They
That's
scam. They
your
manipulate.
opinion, though. You cannot
That's true.
force
You don't
that to
see
be
it.
my opinion.
You don't
You
see it.
cannot.
Okay,
No, hold on, hold
how it
on.
smells. Give
You
me a
cannot
second. Give me
force
one
that.
second. Give me 1 second, Phoenix. Just 1 second. Hear me out. Okay. So I don't know how long you've been following the whole Ash and Hefi situation, or even Ash herself. The reason why a lot of people cannot do Hefa is because of the fact that she has scammed a lot of people. For one, a cancer lady. Okay, she enabled Ash Trevino in so many ways. When people were coming out being SA victims, she was
Mhm.
there laughing about, like, not laughing about it, but trying to make it like, well, brought them up on the panel, took them
Mhm.
down. Whenever Ash was talking to this one guy, and we call him Tiny Diney, okay,
Mhm.
because he broke his daughter's bone.
We're talking about
Uh,
Eli. Yes, I know
I
him.
don't like to say his name.
Oh,
So
okay, understandable.
whenever he did that, um, she brought all kinds of people up on this panel trying to be like this advocate about SA victims and all this, turned around and said,
Mhm.
I will never, ever battle Ash Trevino again. I will not do this because she
Yes, and
doesn't
I saw
respect.
this.
Okay, and
Mhm.
she turned around and did that, right? Okay.
Absolutely. And I
She
can I
and that right
stop
there
you
for
for a
me.
second?
No,
Can I
hold
stop
on.
you for a
Hold on.
second? Because I
Just
feel
let
like
me
I'm
finish.
being, but hold on, because
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
like I'm being condescended upon as
No,
if
no,
I
no.
don't know what's going on. And I
That's
feel like
even
we're both
worse.
adults. So can I
That's even
also
worse.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you speak. I'll
Okay.
let you speak and then I'll talk. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, thank you. So at the time of that specific situation where she said, I'm going to speak up for these victims, I don't appreciate this, I would never battle her again. I called her out immediately when she went back to battling her. Never agreed with that. Never thought that was cool, and absolutely called her to out. Because if y'all don't know me as well, I have a talk show every Sunday that I clock every creator that is doing weird shit on this app. So I absolutely did the same exact thing. So I understand that situation. So if you want to continue with the next one, I already heard about that one and I spoke about that one as well.
But do you, so
Okay,
okay, I
so
have a
did
question.
you
So
hear
what
about the cancer lady that she actually scammed and tried to get somebody else. Oh my God, what is his name? It's another creator as
Sergio.
well on TikTok. What
Sergio.
was that?
Sergio.
Yes, no, but this was another creator that she sent her a message. They were sending each other messages like, "Hey, let's battle." She's gonna give you hate, hate gifts, and whenever checkmate. There you go. Whenever you cash in, just give me a percentage of that. So let's do that. She enabled Ash so many times, and she did that. She tried to scam this lady, a cancer patient. Okay, and I'm a cancer survivor, so that right there really hit close to home because it's not easy being a cancer survivor because medication is expensive. So she tried to tell
Absolutely.
the checkmate, that creator, if you battle her, she's going to give you hate gifts and we could split that. He said, "No, I'm not doing that." So she got mad and said, "Well, you know what? You're messing up my bag," and using all kinds of F words and all kind of cuss words. A Christian woman using all kinds of F words and all kind of that.
Yep.
Carol C is not a hater. Carol C is not someone that hates on anybody. And I'm going to defend Carol C. She is not a hater. She does not have it in
Are you still
for.
talking to me?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I sure am. She is not a hater. She, because I heard your live one time is what does Carol C have against her? It's like personal, right? So I'm saying this. Carol C is not a hater. Carol C is the type of person that is just wants to bring awareness to everybody that doesn't know the full story of Ash and Heffa at all, and that's how she is, and that's why I'm going to defend Carol C because I've heard you say like what is the personal issue with her, so that's
Mhm.
why. But I have to get to my grandbabies. I just had to come up here. Phoenix baby, I hope you do your full research before you judge any of us trying to get her down. And if we
Well, we
can't
don't
get
have to
one
judge
down,
anything.
we're gonna start with both of them, and that's how it's gonna be because homie Menace to Ennis, Alma, Carol C have done a lot of research and a lot of stuff to put all this out for everyone to know what type of people they are. Okay. And I don't know how long
Candica.
you've been on the app. So I got to go because I have my granddaughters. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed one. Phoenix, do your work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Do I get
Candica.
to respond ever, or
Uh,
Go ahead.
like
yes.
I'm just getting berated over and over and I don't get to respond?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, first of all, I don't really understand where it comes down to. We're all adults and we all get to have an opinion, but I'm attacked for my opinion. That's a double standard.
No, and I'm not
Um,
Phoe-
attacking. So let me say this real quick. That way we can move on, Phoenix. I'm not attacking you.
no,
So,
you're not.
or if other
Absolutely, you
people
are not.
are, or if other people are, I can't control. Well, however you think about it. I'm just going to say this so we can move on and keep it going. But just stay tuned. If you want to stick around and watch, you can stick around and watch. But I'm going to be showing some more things regarding Carla. I appreciate you getting in the box. Like I said, I only read what was in the comments. I hope you have a blessed evening. If you want to stick around and see what's going on, you're more than welcome to. and have a good night.
Phoenix, I wanted to also mention to you that this is what, and this is like zero hate, I'm not coming at you in any way. This is the Ash Trevino effect. Unfortunately,
I think she
whoever,
left the
and it's a
panel.
read the
When she
room
left.
situation. Oh, she left. Bye. It's
Yeah.
a read the room situation. It really is. It's
No, she
just
basically
like,
at the end of the day, bro, she's making a deal with the devil. Let's be honest. That's what she's doing. And now she wants to come up here and save face. You're lying with the person. You got to take their bed bugs. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? And that's
No,
what's happening. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm
and
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it how it needs to be said. The
Yeah.
reason those two people are getting called out is because they got greedy and because they think they're
Yep.
famous and because they use people on this app. So when you come in here with your opinion that doesn't match
Yep.
everybody else's, because our opinion is based on facts, your opinion is based on feelings. There's a difference.
There you go.
People, stop supporting jackasses on social media that don't deserve your support. Y'all all need to wake up. It's
That's it.
absolutely ridiculous. This app got stupid when the battle started, and it ain't never stopped.
Yeah. Exactly.
Heifa's on her back up
Hi,
in here.
everybody. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah.
What up, homie?
hey, what's going on? Go.
Yeah.
I brought you up because you are a man of many wise words. Hepa,
Well, I've
I
been
didn't ask
listening
for
Oh,
for
your
a
Heather wants a
hot minute.
box.
opinion.
Let Heifer up here. She wants a box.
I've been
Oh,
listening for a hot minute, but
okay.
people
Let
got to
me let.
stop battling so much. Maybe they wouldn't get in so much trouble in this app.
All right, I'll bring her
Maybe
up.
go get a job.
She wants up. I'll bring her up.
Yeah.
I'll mute myself.
Well,
Hello.
well, well, after so many tries, Mexican homie finally got my attention. Oh my God. Everybody give him a round of
Okay.
applause.
See. This is what you do right here. This is what you do,
You
Heifer.
wanted my
No. No.
attention, you got it. So
Nobody
go
wants
ahead,
your
let's go.
attention, bro.
I'm gonna give you guys the interview that you guys been
No
waiting
interview.
for. Go
What
ahead.
Bye.
interview?
Bye.
Hold on.
Ask me the questions that you want to ask me, Mexican homie.
No.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. There's no need for
I'll
all
give you an
the.
opportunity so I can tell you my
Uh,
truth and we can talk about it.
okay, no need to be dramatic. You know, we're going to keep this civilized and respectful. I don't want nobody's attention.
Okay.
I don't need nobody's attention. I don't need nobody's clout. I don't need. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at views. I don't do none of that. So let's make sure that we're all on the same page. I don't do this for clout, numbers, views. That will never be the type of individual that I am. Now, you are the one that leaked somebody's private photos and has been proven even in your Discord. And people
Okay.
leak your Discord. Why would you leak somebody's
Okay.
private pictures?
Okay. Now let me go first on that. I have never leaked anybody's pictures, and it has not been proven on my Discord that anybody's pictures were leaked. If so, I would love to see that proof. And I'm still waiting on the charges because supposedly they were supposed to file charges against me. I was supposed to be arrested for that. Where is that? I'm still waiting. Where is the proof that the pictures that I leaked were there? Where is my Discord pictures? Did you
Do,
get that proof?
do you know that there's a process when it comes down to the criminal justice system?
No, and I understand that. But if you privately want to send me the proof, because there is no proof, Mexican homie, I would never, ever leak any other woman's pictures that were sent to me, mind you, by multiple men. First of
If
all,
it's beneficial for
Man
you,
or
you will.
woman? Man
first of
or
all,
woman?
no, I never leaked anybody's pictures, ever.
You're about the dollar, Heffa. If it's beneficial for you,
I'm not
yeah,
talking to
yeah,
you. I'm not talking to
exactly,
you. I'm not talking to you. I'm
exactly,
talking to Mexican homie.
yeah.
Okay? I'm here to speak with him, not with you. Thank
So
you.
here's the thing. There's a process when it comes to the criminal justice system. Everybody knows that. The simple fact is that you know, why am I going to provide you proof of something that you've done? You kind of see how that would
But
be
listen, if
hypocritical on my end.
listen, don't you think by now I would have been arrested? There would have been charges. I would have got served at least with some paperwork for court. No.
It doesn't move that quick. There is
Okay. So
there is
again,
a process to investigations. Everybody knows that. There is
okay.
an entire process, man.
So again, I'm gonna tell you whether you guys believe it or not. There is no proof with me leaking anybody on anything on any Discord because I have never ever leaked anybody's pictures, and I will never do that to another woman. The fact that these pictures were sent to multiple men on this app in the first place is ridiculous, in my opinion. But then those pictures were sent to me in a form of being vindictive by these men because she was coming after these men and they weren't giving her attention or whatever. That's the whole story on their part. But
But
these pictures were not requested by me. They were sent to me.
But
And
why
the
would
fact
you?
that Natasha went on live and she lied on my name and she said that I was telling her to help me in battles, and that's when I did the live, and I don't know if you were there, but I proved to everybody that number one, she wasn't in the hospital. Number two, I didn't know she had cancer. She never told me. And number three, I literally went to the 2-3 battles that she had, and I dropped way more than she ever dropped for me in coins, because I wanted to bless her and I wanted to help her. That was my friend.
So let me say this, Carla Hefa. Typically I just address you by Carla. Let me say this: the day that you were talking about those pictures, the day you had that live stream where you teamed up when you were with King Diablo, when you were with that individual, and what you said. The videos are out there. If I have to go pull them, I will.
No. Yes.
Watching.
I know what you're
Then
talking about, and I'll tell
the
you myself.
following,
Pull
I'll
them.
tell you myself what I said. I said, Natasha, stop lying on my name. I said, because now those pictures are in my possession, and if I were you, I would tread lightly.
Exactly.
I said those exact words. And
and
I
then
do remember saying that, and I said that in a way of being petty.
Oh God.
But as God is my witness, I never have ever leaked it. I would never leak her pictures. I never sent them to anybody else. And more importantly, they were never in my Discord. So there's no proof of that.
But the next
So
day,
I think we should debunk that until
Carla,
I think we should debunk that until I get charged with those charges
the
that
following
supposedly are coming.
the following day after you said that, those pictures were dropped.
But do you remember that the day that I did my live, I wasn't the only one that was in my live. It was the other two men that she sent the pictures to. Do you
Always
remember that?
somebody else. Always somebody else.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh yeah,
Whoever,
exactly.
You keep talking about
Mr.
receipts.
Smelly Chicken.
I
Exactly.
I'm not
got a
Yeah.
talking to
question.
you.
Exactly.
I
I'm
got a
not
question for
talking
you,
to you.
ma'am.
I'm not talking to you.
I
Yeah.
got a question for you.
I'm not here
So
for
you
you.
talk
I'm
about
talking to the Mexican
receipts.
home.
Yeah, because I could pull your cards.
And that's exactly what I'm
Hustler's
about to
hustler
bring
from a
up.
mile
You talk
away.
about
That's why.
receipts, but you were live, and literally somebody just messaged me that you were in your live calling him a P3 to you. So where's the receipts on that, huh? Why are you calling
No,
people?
I
Why
said
are you
he
making
sounds
false
like one
jackets on people?
because one thing about people that come for me, I'm
He
gonna
sounds like
have
one.
my own opinion.
And that
Yeah,
gives you
I'm
the
gonna
right
have my
just to call
opinion.
people that
I'm gonna have
randomly
my
in your live
opinion.
feed.
Let me
Because
tell you
that's a
something,
good thing to
Gold.
throw
If
out the
you have
live feed.
somebody,
No, that's you
okay,
being
Mr.
that's
Gold,
you being
Mr. Gold, I
manipulative in
don't
a
know
live
you. I
feed.
don't even
That's
know
what
who
that
you
is.
are. I don't even know who you are. But
Trust me,
since I'm
nobody
here,
knows
I'm
who you
gonna.
are either, except for the
One at
BS
a
karma
time.
you got.
Okay, cool. Listen, my following will tell you the difference.
So
Okay,
Carla,
between who I
let me
am and who
ask you
you are.
this. Carla, let me ask you this. You sit there and you said that you paid off the 47,000, the first lawsuit. It was never paid off. I have the receipt showing
Yes, it
that
was.
it was
Yes,
a
it was,
bank
Mexican
levy.
homie.
It was a bank levy.
Yes, it was.
They went straight to your
Yes.
bank and took the money.
Yes, they took the money. And guess what? Did you see the documents that I posted or no?
I have all the court documents in front of me.
No, did you see the documents that I posted with my proof that it was levied from my bank, and then after that they put it back in my bank account, and I only ended up paying $55,000. And the final paperwork that I have from the track intermodal company. Did you see that? First of all, this is nobody's business about my
You're a
business,
snake
but
oil salesman,
since
yo.
we're here,
But
I
look
have
at
proof
Carla. Look,
that I paid it.
please let me finish. Please let me finish. Look
Okay,
at what I'm showing. These are official court documents.
and
Nobody
I have
else's
official
is.
court documents too.
Your lawyer didn't show up, or look. If you don't show up to court, or your
Oh my
lawyer,
God.
they enter a
How
judgment
can
by
you tell
default.
me? How can you tell me what happened in my business if I
Right
have the
there.
proof to tell you that there's no outstanding balance? I paid everything that I
You
was supposed to pay off.
you have
Hey,
a hundred and
Pookie.
five thousand
Hey,
dollar
Pookie.
Do you
lawsuit.
want to see it? Do you
Hey,
want to see it?
Pookie. Nobody would believe you if your
Menace,
town
I'm
came
not talking to you.
notarized.
I
You
know.
I'm not talking to
lying,
you. I'm not talking to
deadbeat
you,
No.
old
down
lady. I'm
rat
not
tat.
talking to you, old lady.
Okay?
I'm not talking
You
Where's
to
don't
you,
my
want
old
to
cat
lady.
talk.
I'm not
food?
talking to you, old lady.
Where's
I'm
my
not
cat
talking to you, old
food?
lady.
Where's
I'm
my
not
cat
talking to you,
food?
Yeah.
miserable old
Where's my
lady. I'm not talking
lawsuit?
to you.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
Y'all,
talking to
one
you.
at a
okay.
Mexican
time.
homie,
Hey,
you want me to put it up?
everybody, please. Everybody,
Mexican
just please
homie.
calm
I'm talking
down.
to the Mexican homie, not to anybody else in here.
Yeah, because you don't
Mexican
want to talk
homie,
to
you want
people
me
who
to
are
pull
gonna
it
pull
up?
your card, yo. That's why.
Da,
Because
da,
you're
da,
Here.
you're
da, da,
slick.
da,
I'm
da, da,
Yeah,
blah,
scared.
blah,
exactly.
blah. All of you are
Exactly.
randoms. All of you are
Yeah,
randoms.
you're random. You think you're slick, but you're not. That's the
Heffa, if you're
problem.
Mexican
in here,
homie,
you're talking to all of
Mexican
us.
homie, do you want me to show you
Yes.
the proof? Do you want me to show you the proof? Okay, pull me in the big box.
Where's my cat food? I
I
want my
can't put
cat
you in a
food.
big box.
Menace, you're alone. You need cats.
Look at you.
Okay?
Look
Go
at the
find some
Christian.
cats to give
My
you
cat
Hey,
company. God
food.
Christian
bless
woman.
you.
Christian woman. Stop it,
Hey,
Christian woman. Stop it.
listen, Menace. Your
Christian woman.
husband, you're not even married.
Christian.
Why do you fake that you go on dates, Menace? Why
Christian
you fake
woman,
that you
stop
go on
it.
dates?
Okay. Everybody, just
Yeah.
please calm
Let's get
down.
to
Tell her
the
to stop
business
coming for me,
part.
because
Stop.
I will
Hey,
expose
hey,
her.
Carla.
I
Oh, there
will
you go.
expose
Hey,
her.
Carla. At
I
least
will
my
expose
husband don't
her.
swing
I will
the other
expose
way.
her. I will expose her. I will expose
This is
you.
Menace,
uh,
Heffa, hush.
okay.
Let homie
Okay.
talk. Damn it.
Who's
Okay.
that? Val, you, hey, Val.
Whoa!
What?
I just muted. I just muted HEPA because all this, everybody screaming over everybody. I don't like to do this. We're not going to get nowhere. Carla, what I'm
What's these
showing
amounts,
you,
homie?
105,000, and this has not been updated by the courts. If it was paid, and HEPA, you could unmute yourself. If it was paid, then the court documents would have been updated. This is not been paid. This is what you owe, Carla. You can sit there and tell everybody this is not what you owe. You owe this amount to the
Okay,
courts.
can you hear me?
Yes, I
I'm
can
about
hear
to
you.
pull it up. Put me in a box. Put me in a big box. I'm about
I
to show
can't
you
put you
what.
in a big box. We don't have those capabilities. We haven't had those
Yes, you
capabilities
can.
for a long
You
time.
can
No, we
put me in.
haven't.
Yeah, you can put me in a big box. Click on my box and click on the little on the settings.
Paperwork is forged anyways. Nobody believes her.
I
Forge.
can't.
What the
The only
hell?
thing, Carla, the only
Fraud
thing,
charges too, Carla.
The only
The only thing,
forged. Are you good, lady?
okay, Carla.
Hey. Okay, hold on, Mexican homie. Okay, look, this whole thing right here about this billing. Okay, she's lying, but my whole thing is too is still is a main point is with Ashley, right?
No,
Why
no,
do you
what?
make
Why
deals
are
with the
you so
devil?
worried
Why
about
do you
my
make deals with the
business? But
devil?
okay,
Why
I'll
do you
give
do
you the
that
proof.
though? Because
Where is my
you're a
proof?
scammer though. That's what it is, and
Oh,
you
you're
pay
a
the fence,
scammer.
yo.
Shut up. Okay,
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
look,
Now let's talk about the real thing though. You lay with the
look at
devil
this.
and you say you're Christian. Exactly.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
what
this
you want to
right
talk about.
here.
Lame, goofy, lame.
Oh, you have nothing else to say, but
That's
you
what
have
you
her as
say,
your
right?
profile
That's what you
picture.
say. That's what you
You
say.
have her as your profile
Yeah,
picture.
exactly. Because that's your lame.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
oh, you're so
Oh yeah,
obsessed. You're a
yeah. You're getting
fan.
50,000 every
And
night,
you
huh?
have no
Scamming
Okay,
people.
life, man.
okay. You know what? I'm going to move on from these lawsuits because I got some bigger questions, things that really are of
Okay.
concern.
No, you know
I
what,
got
Mexican homie, Kier, I'm gonna do something for you, and I'm gonna give you. I'm only gonna do this for you. I'm not doing this for nobody else. Nobody else. Okay. Just give me your email, and as you can see in the court documents, you can see who the lawyer was that for track intermodal. Can't you see who the lawyer was?
yes, I got all the documents.
Okay. His name is Mark Stram, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go together on the phone separately outside of TikTok. I'm gonna put you on the phone with Mark Stram. And then Mark Stram, you're going to talk to him and you're going to say, does Act 238 owe any more money on this lawsuit? And he's going to tell you what it is. And then after that, I want an apology from you. Can we
So
agree on that?
I'm here now, Heffa. I have
Oh,
all the proof
oh my
I
God, I'm not
need.
talking to this
I
man
have
either.
all the
I'm not
proof
talking
I
to you. I'm not
need,
talking to
you
you.
little
I'm not talking to you. I'm
clown.
not talking to you.
I
Exactly.
Shut
Now
have,
up.
what?
hey, I have a
Okay.
serious question for Heffa.
Now what? I have all the proof I need for you to
I'm
go to
being
jail. You're
nice.
going to
I'm
jail.
being nice. Let me
You know
ask the
that, right?
question, pretty please.
Go ahead, Van Val. Go ahead.
Why are you trying to stick up for, or why are you trying to cancel Ash now, but 5 months ago, all this is going on, and you didn't cancel her before? Like, you knew all the shit that she was doing, and yet you still condoned it. And now you want to cancel her because she's not friends with you anymore? Is that what it is?
You were her biggest fan.
Yep.
I need to know because we all know who Ash Trevino is. We all know. You know. So now that she's no longer your friend, now you want to do something about it? You should have done it 5 months ago.
And what about the children you guys
Okay.
are getting gifts from? How
So
about that?
back to Mexican homie.
One thing
Can
at
we
a
Yeah.
agree
time.
on
Okay.
that?
One thing at a time.
Oh, so you're not going to answer my question. Got
Mexican,
it.
No.
I'll get to you. Give me 1 minute. You're next.
Why are you
Uh,
so
uh,
scared not to answer
Mexican
questions,
homie. Oh
Carla?
my God. This down bad lady
Why?
who's chasing
There's
after men on
nobody down
TikTok.
bad, girl. You're
Oh,
going to
Tasha,
jail.
it's so sad
Hey,
that you have
hey,
to keep
listen.
chasing men
Why
and they
don't
don't
you
want
go?
nothing to
Why
do
don't
with
you go
you.
call
They
Charlene
want
again?
nothing to do with
Why don't you
you.
go
And you're
call?
sending them
Why don't you go
nudes.
call
Stop
Charlene
sending
again and
people
tell her to pay
nudes.
me another
Stop
Y'all,
hundred
I'm
thousand
sending
dollars
people
for
Okay.
billing
nudes.
Okay.
her
Well,
in
hold
front
on.
of
Hold
Stop
on. Hold
sending
on.
witnesses?
people
Hold on.
nudes.
Homie, you're gonna have
Stop
to
You
start
sending
are.
muting
people
people,
You
nudes.
send people
or
nudes,
let your
Stop
girl.
mods
sending
mute
people
people
You
so
be
they
Everybody,
nudes.
shut
sending
That's
up.
nasty,
ladies,
girl.
hold on.
That's
ladies,
Hold on. Hold
nasty,
on.
ladies,
girl. That's
ladies,
nasty. That's nasty,
ladies.
Everybody,
girl. You gotta
hold on.
stop. Stop
Hold on.
people. Stop sending
Hold
people
on.
in
okay.
your
All
naked
right. Well, why
pictures,
don't you go send your
girl.
nudes to
Everybody,
That's
people too?
hold
Take it
on.
nasty,
stop being like in high
Let me do
school.
this.
Chill.
Let me do this because we're going
Damn.
to start muting
Let me
mics.
just
Hold
mute
on,
them. Yeah.
please. Please, I'm going to start. We're going to start muting mics. Let her answer Van Val, please, and then Tasha, you're right. You're next. I promise you, you're next. Have a unmute and answer the question, please.
Okay, so you know what? I'm doing this because Anyways, so Mexican homie, my first question to you before I go to Van Val. If I show you the proof and you get on the phone with Mark Stram, which is the lawyer for Track Intermodal, because anyway, it's nobody's business, but if you get the proof that everything was paid off, are you going to give me an apology?
You won't get an apology from me, Carla, to be honest.
You see?
I'm going to I'm going to make the necessary phone calls. You better believe I am. So let's move
Okay.
on, and I'll make the necessary phone calls.
Okay.
You
Okay,
good?
fine, cool. Thank you. All right, Van Val, what was your
They
question
must
again?
think this is your first live feed, homie.
What?
This must be your first live feed.
No, it's not. Go.
Go. You know what's
What?
crazy? I like receipts. Go, and I like the fact that he actually pulled something that was from my past, even though it doesn't concern him or my, it's not his business. But I do like to prove people wrong. So I want him to know the truth about it, and I want him to come out and say, you know what, Heffa was right. It's paid off. That's all I want. That's it.
Go ahead, Van Val. Ask the question again, please. Sorry about that.
I know this was all supposed to be an Ash Trevino thing, so I'm gonna bring Ash Trevino back. I want to know why you're trying to cancel her now, but 5 months ago and 5 months in, you didn't say shit or do shit.
Okay.
I even did a TikTok saying like you understand you're bringing this person near your family, and yet you're still condoning it. I want to know why.
Okay.
You're just doing it now.
So let me start with the beginning. Very beginning. Ashley came into my life, and I'm gonna summarize it as much as I can. Ashley came into my life one day. I had no idea who this lady was because I'm in the battle world. I'm in the rankings world. If you guys see on the left upper hand says daily rankings, that's where I am. I've always been making money. I've always been big on here. That's how I got Live Pro. Okay, I've always been that. When this lady came into my life and said, "Hey, you want to battle?" She came to me because I was battling Heartbreaky at the time. And she said, "Hey, you want to battle?" I didn't know what happened between her and Heartbreaky. I didn't know that they fell out. I didn't know her story. I didn't know who she was from a can of paint. When I started battling her, that's when I started getting all these crazy messages, and I was getting like all the like spams in my chat. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So people were telling me, oh, she dates inmates and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay, she dates inmates. Okay, what big whoop? Like, I could care less. That's none of my business. Me and her had a business agreement. And I said, Ashley, I'm working on my views, not my gifters, because I had gifters. I'm working on my views. And she said, I need somebody to battle. We had a business agreement that we would battle, and that's it. I didn't know anything about this lady. Later on, when I got to know everything, I was like, okay, it's none of my business, and she likes inmates. That's big whoop. Oh, well, that doesn't concern me, right? That's her business. Then later on, we found out about Eli. Mind you, I didn't know anything about Eli until people showed me proof of what he did to his daughter. And what he did to his daughter, he broke her femur bone, et cetera, et cetera. And then I had victims come up into my life, and they were like saying how like he essayed them and this, that, and the third. And I was like, oh my God, like what the hell is going on? Like I don't want anything to do with Eli ever again. So that's when me and Ashley fell out because she continued to battle Eli, and she was like online flirting with him and blah, 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 knowing what he did. So I told her, hey, if you battle him, I will not talk to you. If you talk to him, I will not be friends with you. I'm done. Forget it. So then she said, okay, I'll block him. She ended up blocking him. And then that's the only reason why I continue to battle her. Okay, because I said I don't want
it wasn't for money benefit.
Huh?
It wasn't for money benefit.
Of course it is.
What do you mean?
Monetary.
What do you mean by money benefits?
To get your bag.
I could, baby. Listen, Val. I know, like you're new maybe to the battle world. I could battle anybody and get my bag.
I don't battle. I don't ask
because
people
you're a
for
snake.
money online.
I know, but I'm saying you don't battle. I do, right? That's why you're not really aware of how it works. I can battle anybody and get my bag. I don't need to battle Ashley. I can battle anybody.
No, Heffa. So you okay? Randomly, a random
I'm
person
not
can come
talking
back.
to you.
Exactly.
I'm talking to Val.
Exactly,
I'm
because
talking
you
to
know I
Val.
can get
I'm
to
talking
talk
to
to you
Val.
because you
I'm
know
talking to Val.
I'm coming from the same
Val.
cloth.
I'm talking to Val.
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah. Exactly.
Jesus. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I just muted
I
it
got a
because.
question, homie.
Go.
Homie, is this the live feed I came into the other night that somebody was having a meetup? Was that the chick right here?
The meet and greet, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meet and greet. Oh, that shit's funny. Okay, that's all I was just asking.
Okay, so let me finish.
No, hold on. Please answer the question, Carla. Please answer the question that Van Val had because you started way over here and never got to answer.
No, but she said, why did I support her? So I'm telling her my journey from the beginning to end because she said 5 months ago. So I
No,
started
no,
from 5 months ago.
no, no, no. What we need is why you ended up going back to Ash after everything that she's done. Van Val, am I correct in what you were asking, or?
I just want to know from all the 5 months that you've stuck with her and all the shit that she's done that you have witnessed that she's done. We're talking
But
about the
I
nip
didn't get to
slip.
the
We're
important
talking
part
about
yet. You didn't let me. I just got to the part right now where I stopped talking to her because of Eli. Then I continued to talk to her because I told her I would not deal with her if she dealt with Eli. Right up until that point, Val, she wasn't doing anything bad. She was home. She stopped drinking. Okay, she was home. She stopped drinking, and she was just battling with me at home. That when I stopped talking to her, listen, when I stopped talking to her, that's when she showed her pepperonis on live with Santos. And that's when Haley came to my live. So remember, this was all a business transaction initially, right? So Haley
Exactly.
came to my live. Haley came to my live and said, Hefa, like, I don't know what to do. I need help. I spoke to Haley and Evie outside of TikTok, and I said, listen, I'm going to try to keep your mom on check, and I'm going to do my best to help her. Okay. And that was my agreement with Haley. I went on live, continued to battle, and I told Ashley, if you drink on live, I'm not battling you. If you go out and you keep messing with Santos, I'm not battling you. If you go and you mess with these freaking youngins, I'm not battling you. If you start wilding out, I'm cutting you off. Like, this is not what we're doing. And if you want to change your image, you need to be a better mother. Okay. One night, this lady made $12,000 from the hate gifts that
but
Charlene was hate gifting against me, and she promised me she was gonna buy her girls beds, and she never did. Okay, this whole time, all I did was try to help her. It got to the point now, to answer your question, that I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. It's draining. I'm done. I try to be a good friend. I tried to guide her. I tried to make her a better mother, and I'm done. And now, just because of the little freaking galaxies that Joelle gave me, she really just turned and flipped on me and started going to with my
but
op, which is heartbreaky, and started talking all types of craziness about me and my family. And
but
that's when
Heifer,
I
you
said,
go
I'm
ahead.
done.
But you want to go ahead and talk about Santos, but when you're battling him that has SA
Exactly.
allegations.
No, 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 no. Santos. Listen, there's things that people have said about him, and supposedly there's proof that some older lady came out with proof that there's this one girl who makes allegations on a whole bunch of different young men, and there's no proof behind it. I don't
But
know
hold
what
on,
the
hold on, hold.
allegations are. I never looked into it.
Carter, hold on. We listen to a lot of the SA victims, and you know
Mhm.
what? If you're gonna try to say that the SA victims are lying in any which way, form,
I
or
never said
fashion,
that they were
no,
lying. I just
wait,
don't
wait.
know anything about it. I don't know
Please let me
anything about
finish.
it.
No, please let me finish because these victims came forward, and then what you're saying right now, like you don't want to believe the victims,
No,
and
no, no.
that's what I'm gathering, and that's what I've
So
seen on videos.
So
So
like
you.
with Eli, for example, right? You see how like there was these victims and they had proof and paperwork and videos and everything to prove it. And I'm like, damn. But there's also, I don't know if you as men know, and I'm not defending Santos. Now let me make this very, very clear to each and every one of you. I have sons, okay? And I know my sons. If God forbid one day another woman, because he didn't want to be with them, said, "Oh, he essayed me," just because to say it, I would hate to see that happen to my child. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
here's the thing, Carla. Here's the thing. Are you saying the videos that I have, the ones that I showed on a live stream of that young lady when they were degrading her, she was in the back seat, and I got the name of the individual that Santos was with. Are you trying to say that those videos are fake?
I didn't see those videos, Mexican homie. If you
Okay,
want to
well,
send
I'm
them to
telling
me,
you. So what I'm
okay. If you
telling
want to
you.
send them to me, you can send them to me.
Well,
Now,
what I'm telling you, basically, when you're talking about the victims in Santos and all this, what has been shown, not only by myself, but many other people, with that young lady in the backseat of that vehicle, and they're degrading her and calling her all these nasty names and disgusting names. Please, please, they are victims. Don't get in a box. And
but
then
can
when
I
you're
can I
asking
tell?
about Santos, there is
No,
plenty
no, no, no.
of evidence.
When you're talking about Santos, that's the thing with me. I don't do enough research, or I didn't look into. I'm not on live. Listen, when I get off live, I do my little scrolling and I keep it moving, but I don't know any details about nothing. I know there was allegations in the past, and I don't battle Santos often for me to say, "Oh yeah, he's my friend." The
No,
last
we're
thing
not.
that I
And
spoke.
look, let me say this. People are talking about Vale. We're not talking about Vale. We're talking about, they sent her, the young lady's name is Angelina.
Can you please send those videos to me?
Not to worry.
Okay.
We
If
will
you
get
send those
these.
to me, listen, let me tell you something. When it comes to spreading awareness about the right thing and the wrong thing, and that there's really proof to really like cancel certain individuals off this and bring awareness about bad things, I will help you with that. I don't have a problem. I have a big platform. I don't mind that. But if I don't know, you can't blame me for something I don't know.
Can I say something real quick? Check it out, Heifer.
Okay, Heifer, hold on. Heifer, this is Miss. Hold on, this is Mrs. Homie.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Homie.
Okay, so how do you explain the kids in your chat and gifting you?
Thank you.
Where is that right?
Okay, can you prove to me what kids are in my chat gifting me? Because I can prove to you that there is at least 40 team members of mine that are grown women, that are CEOs, that are big, like they have their wealthy people that gift me. I don't know what kids you're talking about. You must be talking about Ashley.
You got 2,000 people.
Ashley, they go back and forth from you and her.
So
Wait, let me
can you
talk.
tell me
I'm not homie. Let me talk. Okay? They go back and forth between you and Ashley. Okay?
Who is it? Can you tell me who it is?
I will send you a list. But why is
Okay,
that
send
right?
me a
Would
list.
you want your child gifting in a TikTok battle?
My kids don't even have phones.
Settings.
My boys don't have phones.
There you go.
That's not the question. Would you want your children gifting in a TikTok battle?
Okay, Mrs. Homie, if I don't know that they're children, how can I block them?
You opened up your live stream.
No. My live settings are 18 and older, my love.
Why?
Let's not twist that, please.
Why?
My
You
live
have proof
settings
on
are
a
18 and
video that you
older.
stated you were going to open it to like rated E for everybody. So
No,
I mean,
listen.
how do you
Okay,
explain that?
you want me to explain that? Okay, when you make a live event, and your settings are for a live event, it gives you the audience controls. I can show you, or if you can look yourself, go make a live event, right? It tells you audience controls and says 18 and up. A lot of streamers don't have their audience controls as 18 and up. That means they let everybody into their streams.
Yeah.
Mine is 18 and up audience controls. The reason why that day I couldn't request a streamer, which is Swiss, that I was battling, is because his audience controls didn't match mine. So I had to get off, reset, turn off audience controls for a second, get on, request them, and then turn it back on.
Well, why'd you do that, though? Why did you do that?
Let me play this. You said, hold on, Carla. You said that they're separate 18 and up, right? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, let me play this recording real quick.
It was my settings. It wasn't me.
It's your settings?
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. I had to figure it out. Somebody told me I had to change what the title was because it wasn't letting kids come in here.
I don't want to hear it.
Because it wasn't letting kids come in. Yes, correct. There you go. My audience controls are always 18 and up. It never
why do you
lets
want kids in there, though?
my chat.
Why do you want kids in
Why
there?
would you want children in there?
I didn't want them in there. I had to turn it off just to request them and then turn it back on.
It says right here. Hold on.
Because it wasn't letting kids come in here. Correct. It wasn't letting kids come in here. That proves
The
my
slow
point.
motion, I can't.
That proves my point.
I'm sorry.
That proves my point.
No, but what I'm saying, it comes out of your mouth that you said it wasn't letting kids come in.
But that's
here.
what I'm saying. My lives don't let kids come in my live. I have audience controls. Other streamers don't. So that's why I couldn't request him.
No, that's not what you meant. Hold on, Carla. Hold
That
on.
is what I meant. I'm telling you what I meant. You want to see my
Hold
audience
on,
controls
no.
in my live?
Hold on. One more time.
Somebody told me I had to change what the title was because it wasn't letting kids come in here.
I don't want to hear it.
Because it wasn't letting kids come in. Yes, I'm hearing what you're hearing. It wasn't letting kids come in because my lives don't let kids come in.
But wait a minute.
Well, yeah, but hold on a second. Let's rewind this. Homie, play it one more time for me because I want to.
Hey, bro. Basically, she switched it off to get the bag, and she needed to let everybody.
No, I had to request it because of the live title.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Hey, bro, it's simple, yo. Why is there beating around the bush?
So if you listen,
Okay.
You
feed,
guys don't battle. You don't.
I do battle.
But
how it
I do
works.
actually. Hold on a second.
Hold on.
I have battled. I've been here a lot longer than what you think I've been.
Let me play
Number
this
one,
more time.
that video you just played, you come in here and acting like you knew that's what it was. Like, oh yeah, I have my kids black. That was not a person.
Look at this.
That knew what that setting was, or meant to put that setting on at all. You acted like you didn't even know about that setting, and you're like, oh my god, it wouldn't let any young kids come in.
Look.
Make up your mind. Which one is it?
Wait,
look at this.
Here's the
You
thing,
see what
Carla.
that
But which
says?
one is it?
Carla,
Audience controls, it's
Carla.
always on for me.
Hold on a second. Listen
Hold
to
on.
your own words, because you sound like confused. Like, oh,
Hey,
I
hey,
didn't mean to
hey,
block the
hold on.
kids
Give
out
me a
of my
second, you guys.
live
Hold on.
feed,
Go. Hey,
but now
hey,
you're
Go ahead.
saying you have it on all
hey,
the
hold on.
time.
Go. Give
Some
me a second.
streamers,
Hey,
listen, some
no.
streamers
Hold
don't
on,
have it on, so I can't request.
hold on, hold
Give
on.
me a second. Hold on, you
Go
guys.
ahead.
Look at this. Hold on, real quick. Look, I'm gonna prove it right here. What she did was okay. That guy she was battling had his thing completely off, right? Where kids could come in. Yes, kids. She didn't have hers on initially, okay? But to get the bag, she said, "I need to turn it off so kids could come in. People, everybody could come in, and then that's how you got your bag. Because if
It's
you're
not
not, you
to
couldn't
get
battle
the
her.
bag.
How do you
It's not
explain
to get the
battling
bag.
Ash's
Yes,
kids
it
Kids don't
is,
though?
gift
Heffa.
me. Kids don't gift me.
Oh
Kids
yeah,
don't
right.
gift
But you
me. Stop
battle
lying.
Ashley's kids though.
Oh,
Why do you do
No,
that? They're
what the
underage.
hell? What the hell? When did I battle Ashley's kids, baby? When do I battle Ashley's kids, Val?
Anybody in the chat get her little minions out of here like she does us.
it's okay.
Look
It's
at
okay.
this.